It's a little bit wonky, but it's pretty good. Considering that this thing, it is still flexible as heck. I mean, I don't like that, but it's good. Okay. So confirm the sound's working, we're all good. Okay, we got that there, we got that there, we should be okay with everything. Right. So, finally we're getting started then. Welcome back to my... Wow, okay, I do not have a name for this. Welcome back to my Fatman build. So, last time we discovered that all of this is backwards. So don't worry, it's now a left-hander, so you've got to hold it that way instead of this. And I just realised I forgot to turn off the autofocus, so give me a sec. Yep, configure video, yep. Off, off. There you go. So yeah, it's fine, it's just a left-hander, not like that makes much difference. Okay, yeah, there are loads of spider webs on this thing, but that's because of the way I've been making it. So, today I need to start with the detailing sections, which means that, well, I'm going to need to do all the fine details on here, which means I'm going to be using thin EVA, lots of it, and probably going to have a bit of pipe going down there, because there's supposed to be, and I didn't do it. Okay, so the bit of pipe starts off around here, comes out, works its way down like this, and then works its way into a big block that raises up by there. So there's a block that raises up there, there it goes into, and then has a little like bit that does this by there and just clamps onto the bottom. As far as that goes, that's just going to be 2mm foam for this little section here. I can build that bit out of normal block or out of the normal foam, and the question is, do I have enough of this left over to make a full length for this? Yes. So basically I'm just going to have to stick them end to end and hope for the best. That is conveniently sized, to put it mildly. So, basically we're waiting for that to heat up. I just turned it on for the first time, so we're going to be a little bit. So what I'm going to do, get some of the offcuts of the thicker foam, like this. And then I'm going to cut a little section, which I should really take measurements, just pretend I'm doing it correctly. So it's going to be about one, I'm not kidding, everything here turns out to be one. Okay, so like that, and get the cutter. This is going to be much longer than it needs to be, but I'm hopefully going to do the little bits of detailing on the end. And I can cut it off with scissors if I do it wrong. Yeah, one of my butt. Okay, yeah, I've probably made it a bit of a different size, so let's make it 2. Yeah, if I make it too wide, I should be okay. Of course, with sharp knives, be careful with your fingers. And, okay, so that goes in there like that. I mean, it's about right. It's the right thickness because it's all the same stuff. little bit the other way. Okay, so we've got that. Hello. So we got that little bit that's cut, give or take a bit. I'm going to need to go in with scissors to correct it. These aren't scissors, they're wire cutters, don't worry. Okay, so like that. Which that'll go into okay. Which I'm really surprised that that worked first time. I'm okay. How are you? Just mark that off and cut it. There you go. Okay, yeah, it is ridiculously squared off, so that's fine. You warmed up enough yet? Just. Should we put that in? That should be okay. Okay, that will actually be a good start, that little angle there. Because we do want it to pop out like that. Just pop that on the end, pretend that this pipe isn't going to be 50 pieces stuck together. Oh, I am in the same boat there. This has gone on far too long. Okay, that should be alright. Okay, so put that on there, a little bit there, a little bit there. So if we put that bit in contact over there, and we just run this bit straight, yeah, there's a lot of work left on this. I think it's probably going to be about another 2 weeks to finish it. Because basic shape's one thing, but then you've got to do all the bits of detailing and everything else. It's so much work for cosplay. Okay, where is just a tiny bit? Future me hates me for that already. There's a little bit of waste of this they can use instead of cutting all that. Okay, fine. a little bit there. Let's just drag this image across. Okay, I'm not going to get as sharp of an angle as the game has, but I'll be okay with that. Definitely close enough. Again, theirs is more like 45 degrees to 45 degrees, but there you go, a little bit better. Of course, around the edge of this are going to be canted as well. Don't tell me I put my good scissors upstairs, just bug me. I guess I'm not getting them back today. Those are terrible. Do I have an alternate pair close by that I can get to? Exactly. I think I have some just over here. Nope, that doesn't look like it. Yeah. Okay. Found a pair. Long, useful for this. Okay. So this on the original is more curved and less just 90 degrees. So what I'm going to do is cut this angled bit, or give an angle on this, or basic bevel, and then there's straps going across that hold it on. And down the length. And one more over here. Okay, I have done much worse in the past, but it's now mostly beveled. That's the worst way to bevel, by the way, but in the case of this build, I'm alright with it looking pretty crappy. So I need to put 3 decently sized straps over it. So we need one out here, just in front of the trigger guard. And we need one here, just behind the trigger, and one here, just behind. So I mean, these actually max out 1 centimeter. Hey, look, it's the exact measurement everywhere else again. sure it's 1. I never really get like 1.5. I'm never happy with 1. It always ends up looking too small. Let's use this one. Yeah, that's a little bit more. Okay, I know that's been cut way too long, but that over there. One strap. Strap number 2. That off, squish in. And the last one on the back. There you go, that's 3 of those strapped on. I'm going to need to put some like fake screws on top eventually, but that is for future me to deal with. And of course stick down this corner because it was pulling. And of course through. Well, admittedly, my streams are short, but I've been doing this for years, so I have no intention of quitting anytime soon. That'll stay, that'll be fine. Okay, that's stuck down. Those little bits on the back I ain't doing anything with. And that needs some more detailing that I haven't done yet. So this bit here needs a little bit of detailing to come out. So if I grab the 5mm one, cuts a little bit out like that. There. like that, then we have this little V, we have a curve there, cut in, then out like across the bottom like that. Or could that be one? Okay, yeah, if I do it in one, it'll work okay. Actually, no, 0.5. 0.5 is the best for that. I'd need to completely redo the pipe if I did it the other way. Just stick that on. Most of this stuff just ends up being loads of little bits of detailing in the end. Because we've got a little bit that goes between them. Let's cut a little bit of curve on the end. A little bit more of a curve. Just drop that down on there like that. Get it off my finger because it's stuck. May have been a little short, so I'm just going to add a little bit more on the ends. So we've got that little bit down there. We've got another little bit on the ends, which and that's just an entire detail section, so okay, just grab that. Oh, that may not have been on camera. Okay. So this bit here is just an entire section that just needs adding. Just like pad it out a little bit. Then adds a little bit like this on it. Yeah, when you're doing the entire thing by eye, you do end up doing this quite a lot. It is the advantage of having a clear plan from the start. Okay, so this is going to take a lot of these, so just have to cut a strip the same size off all the way down, then chop to length. And get that bit. That's the last one, but that's all we're getting out then, so no worries. That'll do. Okay, that's awful, but I've done worse. Grab some more of these. Okay, so we've got some nice bit of detailing down there. So on the back here we've got to put this bit of pipework that's there. Hopefully we have enough left. So first off, in the centre we need a block. So I'm going to make about that wide. Nope. Just put it in there like that. Like that sort of way. Then on top of that we have a little much smaller section. So you go about there. Oh, these bits here are supposed to stick forwards a bit. Whoops, didn't see that. That's okay, I can fix that. It's nothing I can't fix, it's fine. Okay, so put that little bit on there. That is a little stick, so it's getting a little stick. Try and goes a little bit higher, so about there. Oh yeah, the big cutter is useful for this. Okay, where is my file? There you go. Got a little stick up above. Now, is that supposed to be square or... I want it to go to the next image, but whatever. Okay, technically it's square, so I think I'll just accept that as a square bit. Is that square thick and... Okay, now back up. So it cuts off about here. That's much deeper than it will ever need to be. Yeah, that's actually about right for the height and all. And it's about this much longer, so yep. Where's my really thin stuff? Okay, swap that round. That cuts. That cuts. Okay. Oh, I've got little wings on top like it wanted. Okay, so that's about right. Let's keep you off things that are foam because it'll melt them. That's always a problem. So we've got that there, goes on like that. Okay, that's a little bit too long. Just like that. Just make it a little bit shorter. There. Yeah, because if we drop that pipe down there, we're okay. So that's perfect. So we've got that there, but now we have to put a circle bit down here. Which means, because of the thing, we're going to have a maximum size available, which is going to be 40 centimeters, but the center of it, okay, let's get the top down. Yeah, top down. Like I say, it's really nice up. Oh yeah, you can't see it. Because I did the screenshots in 4K, the zooming in on them is like, I can see where they've had to cut corners for the shape and it's all angled. So it's about 3 of those across, that's about 10 so it's about 30. 30 diameter is this pipe, is it not? Don't tell me you're a 42, aren't you? 38, 42, yeah, so. So we get 2 of them. That should make the right height. Then like one size smaller. Yeah, that's about right. So usually I'd cut through the entire like bit of foam like that. For in-game, they're not actually round. So I'm going to have to cut them, stick them together, then cut the angles into them. If that makes any sense. Turn that off so it doesn't overheat. Okay, yeah, that's about right. And that goes up on top. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Great. sort of right. But you know, that works pretty well. Okay, we got that bit on top. There's like there's no real gap, so there. The problem is getting this thing to stand. So yeah. Basically all that work was just this little bit here. It's a lot for very little, but so if we go in there, cut that off like that. I just need to determine the distance down. Just like that. Yep. Okay. That will be straight down now. Just like that. And then we get a little strip around the end, like this. A little bit on the end like that. So we got that on the end, which is just a little bit of sleeving, makes it look better. We can stick both ends to that. Admittedly, I've made it a little bit too short, but it's okay. Should have done that beforehand, but okay. There you go. We now have the back assembly, but I forgot they didn't do them right, so do I have enough space for 2 of them? Yes, just. Like that. A little bit on there, a bit up here. Put that back on. I forgot I turned it off. So we got a nice little start on that. That bit just gets stuck on like that. So we've got a little wing at the front, like we're supposed to have, because somebody wasn't paying attention to references properly. Somebody might have been me. It was definitely me. Okay, so we now got that, which is far more accurate to what it's supposed to be. There is supposed to be a little thing there as a stand, and a little like back plate there. They're going on last. Just make sure it's all okay. That's about right. Next up, I think I'm going to go for the carriage. No, I'm just avoiding the hard bit, and I don't want to do it. So the problem is, none of the reference pictures in this game can you see the carriage that the nuke's on. Yeah, last one in the folder, please. I mean, under here, there is a little carriage that goes like that. There's a bit behind it which is like a bar, and there's a ring that goes over the front. But apart from that, you can't see any detail. So essentially, it's planning paper. Okay, we can turn that off. Right, so that blade away, so that cut this out. Put the launcher there. Okay. So we've got that. Where's my bit of paper? So basically we've got the start of the carriage is around this location, and the back of the carriage is around here, and of course like goes out that kind of way, because that's where the nuke is. So for the back we've got like a box that goes around like that. Yeah, I made the mini nuke myself. So I've got that little bit there. This bit here is a thin bit. Got a bit like that. We've got this little bit here. Those are much, much closer though, because they're more like this. Stay more like that. And those probably are closer to there. So that's the back, which sort of rests on the center there. Oh wait, no, that's like only comes up like that high and grabs here. So in fact, those are here. And those go between the rail. Yeah, those are like there-ish. So I'm assuming the rest of this carriage going forwards is like this kind of width. Yeah, it appears to be like this. With a block at the front that probably is like that. Because that's the little sledge it runs on. I'd put a little bit of frame by here to hold the nuke up. Actually, no. So we can ignore that. And that one there has the hoop. So put a little wheel under here. Another one under there. And maybe one like back here somewhere. That's in that direction, whereas this way we have okay, so we can see that bit on there, but in fact this back section goes back like that. Because it goes up like that type of shape as the grabber, which of course has a little bit for the center and some bolts. And once it's there, it sort of feeds in like that. Okay, so now redraw that line so it's like that. And that's not going to be high enough, so if we just raise that up a bit more. course, put some curves on that, and yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, this here sort of, yeah, we've got two centre ones, and this sort of widens out like that at the front, and the hoop connects on there, and that's curved up like that around the mini nuke, I think. Yeah, that looks like it's on the inside. Let's do it. It's going in there now. Do you know, the reference pictures for this are not great for this little bit. So that's why I'm not showing them. But basically it ends up being that kind of shape. Okay, yes. If we change it to 1 centimeter for these rails, so it's 1 by 28. It's a good start. Fortunately, I made some square of 1 earlier. That's convenient. This is why I keep all the offcuts between sessions, because you never know what you're going to be able to use. Just take that a little bit off the edge here so it's not so obviously a different size. Go down to the nice scissors because they work nicer. Ooh, we're kind of on an hour. I should really drink. So we've got the two. Ooh. Okay, so we've got that. At the back we need, basically to build a frame. That's not going to work, so there's not enough there. It's that. Might work for one of the two of them. It will do, but so it's there to here. Is it like just one solid across the top? Nope, these go across the top like that. Just go one like that. And another one like that. these two to the right length because I cocked that up. It happens, don't worry about it. That's 0.5, that's 0.5. Do I have any more than waste that I can use? No, I don't. Okay. I was hoping not to have to pull it back out because it's pretty big. So if we put that there. Yeah. Okay, you hold it. I think I found a bit. That's useful. Thank you. The mini nuke was a few months ago I made that. It's I'm gonna have to make another one to go on this anyway because that one is a display piece. You there and there. Or alternately I could just do that, you know. Wow, I'm not firing all cylinders today, am I? Where's my knife? Okay, there's somewhere to be safe. Wrap it off. Pop that back. Where's... Okay, so just get a little bit on there. I swear I changed it back on. Some minor advice, don't try to force glue guns like that, you just break them. Okay, so there we got the little bit on the back as you think. I mean, basically it rides on there like that and shoots down, but we need to hold a 1 centimeter gap between them. It just occurred to me, this is a way easier way to keep this gap. keep something that measures 1 centimetre between them and it'll hold its shape forever. I mean, when I start sticking stuff up, start taking it out, but until then. Slide you up like that. Nope. With it, which is going to go on there in that manner. That one should be good enough. Ooh, just the right size. One like that. And we make another one. Just slip down there like that. Chalk's basically the perfect material for doing this. Okay, now let's put something bigger so I'll let you stay. Looks, it's this way, damn it. And this one here. That one there. Then this on this side. Open it up, put some glue in, close it. So I can cut them when we get to the end anyway. Whew. Yeah, because it goes that way. This is the top. Okay, just remind me which way up it goes, because we're not really going to see much of this. Was this 10mm or 5 in the back? Is the question. that on. 10. 5's way too small for that. So the shape is going. Okay, let's get this out of the way. I'm sorry to say, but this is quite fun. Okay, that's back in the bin. I can now move better. I'm hoping in the end the rest of this will look as good, but I never really know. Okay, will that work is the question. There. A bit taller. That's correct. So let's make 2 of those. I definitely like New Vegas, but that's basically the cop-out answer. Everyone loves New Vegas, but it definitely had the best story. I'm not really a fan of how much worse they made the Brotherhood in Fallout 4. Because like in the originals, like the Brotherhood of Steel was generally just like didn't like other people, but weren't like really shitty people. But in Fallout 3 they got worse, and they got worse but nicer towards humans, and Fallout 4 they are just bad. because it's got to go on that way. Oops. So that's number one. We get you on there. Really, that's how close we were? Okay, yeah, so you're about right there. By the way, if you're ever working with hot glue, don't do that. When they say those things give you severe burns, they're not joking. I've had severe burns off this thing. I take a large amount of measures to avoid getting burnt, but oh god, that would not be healthy to touch. Okay, so that there sits between the two fins. Like that. It's about there. Right. So that's the back of the carriage. So to hold it flat, I would need about like that. About 2 centimeter rise in the center of it. So at about this, oh, where's my thing? That position. That position. So there. And there. Do I have a bit? No. So if I cut out a square that is 4 centimeters, how wide? It's 4 tall by 6 by 4, and 2 of them. How far is 6? And it's pretty massive. Yeah. 6 and 4 high. Why 4? Oh yeah, no, because I could have... Okay, let's try one first, see how it works. That center line. Okay, so we've got that. I know this looks like I'm just winging it a lot, and I am. And that will support that hanging up like that. So I'm going to need a second one of them. We need to get that not removed but out of the way. I should have 2 of these. So you go on there like that. You right there. So with you there like that, grab you. You go by here. There. Okay, so that should... Okay. And the second one goes here. So it now stands on, so. Sorry, no. 1, 2. Resting and resting. So we've got those there like that. They will support the nuke underneath because you're never going to see this section, hopefully. If you see it, something's gone wrong, basically. why it's up in this position. Thing. When you've designed a one-of-a-kind thing, it's sort of so you've sort of got like that underneath. It's going to get tidied up a bit, and this is going to be sitting properly on wheels at the end. Do I have a little bit of that will work. I've got that on there. I can chuck some 5mm onto the end, just pad it out. So it's all running flat now. We chuck you back here. So let's get this actually into shot. Okay, no. First, tidy. Future me, but we've got to tidy up a bit, and it's going to be your problem. Okay, that just bounced off. It's not something that's going to be a fire hazard. Under there, because we just need something to hold the position. So we've got, sorry, you with it. So that's riding. Like that. Down to about there and about there, I think. There, yeah. Sorry, you need to be out of the way. There you go. What do we know? There and there is the best place for it. So there you go. Slightly better. Now the problem is I've got to get this to hold its shape, which is going to be interesting. Okay, so if we grab that again. So basically it's almost exactly the same on this side, but it's curled upwards. Which means I'm going to have to do this. can cut the two of them out. Then, okay, where's my chalk? It's probably on the floor. I was rather brutal with that cleaning. So we've got that. Just flip this over. Watson. Sort of go like that, then cut up. This way. So basically, if we stick it on like that. So this bit here will need a basic redesign. Move that bit up a bit, just to keep the distance, and nope, no. So we've got that like that. Pop you out now that it's fixed. Just hold that at the angle like that. Round like that. Now we've got a curved rail on the front. Wait, no, hold it till it dries. Oh, why did that have to go on with something else? Where'd it go? Of course it went off the table. That is an absolute pigsty of a build, but I mean, it's definitely a carrier. Back up there and get rid of this bit. Keep using the thin stuff. wobbly as heck, but that's fine. Right. Now I believe I had a section that's entitled wheels that I haven't done yet. So if I go up to the bigger foam, cut out some circles. Get that here. Chuck the nuke down where it's safe. Chuck the little launcher rail up there. So I'm going to need 2 of these. Okay, 1. Ooh. Oh, conveniently sized space. I will put in a 3rd wheel while I'm here, just in case. Let's quickly drill through. Oh. Yeah. Scissors and cut. Let's cut there. Two, 3. Makes 6. Because they're not functional wheels, but they'll look the parts when they're underneath it. Come on, off you go. Because the other ones are a little bit higher here because of that little bit, I'm going to have to increase the elevation of these. I didn't notice until it was too late. Oh well. Crap happens. You get used to it when you've been cosplaying long enough. Like, stuff will go wrong, don't worry about it. Still. Just got a little bit of space on it. And little carriage. How far is it actually going to be down? It needs to drop. 4 centimetres. That's a quite impressive drop, actually. Just mark it out. 4, 8, 12, yeah. Evidently I didn't do that good of a job at making the rails fit. Got one in. No. I swear I had a second one of them. I've probably knocked it off and just don't remember where I knocked it to. Okay, so put you about here. Actually, no, hiding them behind there, so the wheels is actually a really good idea. Because these just slot into that rail and hold it in place. There you go. Let's just test the fits. Okay, a little bit off each of them. They're all just a tiny bit too tall. And I'll fit in the track. Okay, so like that. Don't drop stuff in bottle. That's my drink. The maximum back that should go is here. Let's get you a little stop. Conveniently sized. Just a little backstop for it. So the carriage goes back to there, there and there. Now it goes on like that. I've still got to do detailing on it, so it's not going to be stuck in until it's painted, so I can paint all of it. But that's the little newt carriage. Yeah. Which of course ends up loaded like that. Wow, okay, it's... Oops. It's a little bit too long. Like this bit should be here. Too long. I guess if I cut that back, yeah, okay. Okay, was I right? Yeah. Okay, let's make sure I've got this right before I do anything silly. So yeah, we need to lose about that much. Where can I lose that much from? Because I can't lose it here, because that's the supports. That's where it needs to be, so let's get on with it. And that is the importance of doing test fits, to make sure that's how long it's supposed to be. Just flex that a little more than it should ever go. Okay, so stick that in there. There you go. That's what it's supposed to be like. That's much better. You know, like if I'd made the nuke symmetrically at all, it would have been better. There. So, there you go, that is much better. Yeah, you can tell it's coming up on 2 hours. I'm getting tired, but it'll never do it. But in fact, it still can. Quite important. Okay, so check you back this yourself. would like this to be more solid though, because it's so like flexy. Ugh, don't like it. But it's fine. It's what it's meant to be. So next up is the bit I'm really trying to avoid, which is the curved edges here. But in order to do that, I needed to get this done first, so I could, you know the size of track that I need to launch. But I'm going to be finishing here because that's basically 2 hours. So I should be back playing games tomorrow, and 2 days I'll be back to making this. I'll have hopefully thought through what I'm doing and come close to actually coming up with a plan. So thanks for coming. I will hopefully see you next time. And that's about it. I really don't plan that bit well. Bye.